you can see by the title of this video, I recently picked up some Grado headphones. Yeah, so I went down to the Listening Post in Wellington, which is like a local audio store, and I've been wanting to get some headphones for a while, mainly because I can't play my records too loud after my girlfriend goes to bed because we're in an apartment. And I've also been really intrigued, as headphones can be a bit of a rabbit hole, and I just intrigued to how I listen to records and how they can sound different coming through really good quality headphones. I'm really happy with them. I've done an unboxing which I filmed yesterday, and then at the end of that I'll talk about what I played on them and my thoughts initially so far. This is not some sort of technical review or some audiophile review. Again, then take like 100 hours to burn in, so they probably sound now nothing like the final product. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the box and something a bit different. So here we have the packaging. Very lightweight, very minimal. I imagine they've spent most of their budget on developing the headphones themselves rather than on the excess packaging, which I think is brilliant. Again, very simple. So as you can see, it's a model SR125e. Here we are with the knife about to butcher the packaging, but using the magic of editing I can speed it up a bit and make it look marginally better than it was. So here we go, let's see what's inside. Yeah, as you can see here, we've got a little insert, 60 years of the family, talking about the history of Grado, and the inside lid is a little readme saying that, you know, it's a bit of a user guide on you don't really need to listen to these headphones very loud as they're so detailed anyway, and just a bit of a warning on that. Here we got the headphones, really thick cabling there, which is actually a bit of a downside now in retrospect because they kind of pull on your ears a little bit, but yeah, really nice big ear cups and kind of a thin light headband, which isn't too bad. It's quite nice on the ears. Bit of a close-up look at that beautiful design. It's very classic. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm really happy with it. I also picked up an extension cable too, just to reach from the couch to the amp. Also super heavy duty, gold-plated, which I'm really happy with. The headphones, I've had them for almost 24 hours now. I've probably listened to them. I spent most of yesterday afternoon and yesterday evening listening to them, so I've probably had about 10 or 12 hours. Actually no, it's probably more like 7 or 8, 9 hours. I think of the 4 in this range, this is the third up from the bottom, being the 60E and the 80E. This is the 125 and the other one's 3 something. Yeah, as I said, as a disclaimer, this is a not a technical video or a audiophile video. I just wanted to show the headphones off a bit and talk about my initial thoughts because I'm completely new to using headphones to listen to my records. So yeah, super happy with them. As you can see, it's very sort of minimal looking. It's a quite cheap headband, but I find it quite comfortable. They're not quite burnt in. And I can hear that the bass is a little bit boomy still, and the vocals haven't quite pushed through yet. But that was something that will get there in time. But anyway, I picked sort of 4 records to try them on, all quite different genres, and I'll just show the 4 of them and talk about what I heard when I was listening to them through these speakers. So yeah, I should say these are open back, so the sound leaks right out of them, but they do sound really great. Jazz stuff I listened to sounded really phenomenal. But yeah, stuff with vocals yet hasn't quite got there. But I played a dub record. This is a really heavy, slow, bassed out thing. But initially, this is one of the first things I played, and the bass was just too. I know it's a big bass record, but it just sounded really sloppy and actually made my ears quite sore listening to that. But the detail and the space was incredible. Yeah, it sounded really big and powerful, and yeah, really cool. This is a really weird avant-garde free jazz thing. It's definitely one of the best sounding records in my collection. I've talked about this record all the time. I probably don't really shut up about it because I love the artwork. And I wish it was just more available, because it's one of those things that I would love to get copies for some of you guys and send them out, because I know you'd love it. But I can't, just because it's so rare.
and you can't even really listen to it online. I feel like I should maybe do a needle drop thing and upload it. But, you know, in fact, that's probably quite a good idea, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a little needle drop on this of a few tracks and upload it, because, yeah, it's a really great album. The Backbone Rabbit Lock. Anyway, stop talking about that. How did it sound? It sounded fantastic. Yeah, it's a really great sounding record, and the separation was incredible. And listening through these headphones, I got like a sense of space, like sort of around me, and this way as well, which I get through my speakers. I mean, not so much now that I'm here in Wellington, just because I haven't got my stands and stuff with me, and the speakers aren't quite far apart enough yet. But in the headphones, I really got a more of a 3D soundstage, especially out of that record. And I've heard this on Anthony's system, which is an incredible system, and he said it too, but you really get a sense of the room in this record. So, and I got that a lot more in the headphones. Played this one just because I wanted something a bit more, it's not really a rock record, but it's got a rock sort of feel to it. Really textured guitar strumming. By this point, the headphones, I could tell a few hours in, they were starting to open up quite a bit more. And that's probably where I started to notice it. And I guess my ears sort of got used to the headphones at that point. I put this on because this is one of those, I used to have a Australian press, well, I wanted this record for ages and I just never saw it. And I remember it used to be a common record, and I never picked it up, 5 or 6 years ago, and then it just sort of disappeared. And I found an Australian copy that doesn't sound that great, and I love this record, and I love the production on it, and I feel like it should sound a lot more punchier and brighter, and I wanted to hear it how I feel like it should sound, and I was going to buy the audiophile one with the coloured vinyl, which is apparently quite terrible, so I tracked down a Japanese pressing, and this sounds really great. Like that's how I wanted it to sound, really punchy, really bright, really, really in your face. Again, Kate Bush's vocals were quite far back. I don't know yet if it's the headphones or if it's the mix, but the instrumentation was really incredible. And then the last one I played was like a live date. Obviously, this is a really great album. Jazz records are the ones that are really getting me on these headphones. It just sounds so musical. I don't know how to describe it. It's I don't know, especially when it's like a jazz record where the band's into playing quite a lot. You get a really nice sense of space. That's what's really getting me, I think, is just a sense of space with this, and the detail, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them. I guess it's they're just so detailed, and they'll only get better with use. So yeah, again, really happy. They're at quite a decent price point. I did trial out the ones below this, the SR125es, and they were really incredible. But when I tried these on, it was just a lot more sense of space, I guess, is what I got out of it, and a lot more detail. It just sounded a little bit. So I couldn't really show you when I was unboxing them, but yeah, they're actually very simple. They've got like to adjust it. It's literally just this thing here. So. And they're not too bad. They're at first I felt a little bit of pressure on them, but I've sort of got used to them now. Yeah, I might actually just give you a bit of a demo, because I mean a lot of people are quite concerned about the sound leakage on these and how loud they can be. Maybe I'll just plug in something and I'll show you guys. So I've just plugged in something off my Spotify. Yes, sacrilege. It's on a normal volume, and you can sort of hear already. You can sort of already hear. You can sort of get a sense of the sound leakage. I don't know. So it is quite loud. But again, this is for like when my girlfriend's upstairs, so she will never hear this volume, but I get to listen to this at quite a nice volume. So in terms of doing its purpose, I'm really happy with that. Does come with an adapter, so if you want to plug it into that, or I plug mine straight into my amp up there, you can just attach it as normal. These cables are quite thick. They're almost a little bit too heavy. One of the things I actually don't particularly enjoy is the fact that you have these two coming out of here. They just sort of cross a bit over your face, and this is it's not really adjustable. It's quite close, so if I'm sitting on the chair over there, the cable does, as it's going up to the amp, it does sort of cross a bit over, which it's very minor and something I'll definitely get used to. But in terms of that, I'm super happy with these. And as a first foray into headphones and good quality headphones, I mean, I've had anything up to the $70 mark, mainly portable. I haven't had any headphones just for use indoors yet. So as a first step, I'm really happy with these. I was last night just grinning listening to records, and I felt like I could pay more attention to them more. I suppose like when I put stuff on, I'll be sitting on my phone or doing something in the apartment. Sometimes I'll play like a soccer video game and listen to records because I can just turn the sound off. But yeah, last night was really nice to sit there and absorb these records, and yeah, I have a really fun time with these. So there you go. That's that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully that was sort of informative. I probably could have gone a little bit more into specifications and stuff like that, but that stuff you can all read online. Thanks guys, see ya.